In this episode, I'm going to show you 15 must-have school supplies to give this semester your all. Let's rise. Rising to be. Rising to be productive. Rising to be organized. Rising to be inspired. Who are you rising to be? New podcast every Tuesday, new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Hello everyone, I am Christina B Rising, and welcome to the Rising to Be Show, the only place on the internet where I help you rise to be who you want to be, helping you rise to be productive, organized, and inspired so that you can reach your goals. I upload new videos every Wednesday and Saturday on my channel and on my podcast, Rising to Be, every Tuesday, available wherever you can listen for free. Watch next week's episode early by joining my Patreon for exclusive content. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/rising to be. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can become a riser. And click the bell so that you can be notified every time there's a brand new episode. So let's get into this episode. risingtobe.com has finally arrived. Shop for printables to help you rise to be your best self. Listen to our podcast that has been heard in over 60 plus countries. Watch one of our videos on our YouTube channel with over 50,000 views. Join our Patreon for exclusive and early access content. Check out our About page to schedule a consultation with me, review our sponsorship information, and sign up to be a featured podcast guest. All this and more available now at risingtobe.com. In honor of National All or Nothing Day, today's episode is going to be about the 15 must-have school supplies to give this semester your all in our 3-part Back to School series. And in honor of our Back to School series, use code SCHOOL30 so you can save 30% on our time blocking printable and other printables to help you have the best semester yet, only at risingtobe.com. So let's get started with part 2 of our series. Tip 1, headphones or earbuds. Okay, so this may seem a bit controversial, but I do believe this counts as school supplies. And I also think that they should be allowed in schools without issue. I got in trouble back when I was in school for using them, but I would only use them during things like private study time or whenever we were working in class independently. And in my opinion, this should be the way it is actually approached in our schools. Dear principals, please stop banning things that are actually helpful. Some students focus better by listening to music. I don't have a specific recommendation, but I do recommend you buy wireless over wired headphones. Tip 2, pencil grips. Whether you use an old school wooden pencil, mechanical pencil, or even an Apple pencil, please use a pencil grip. The school year will be filled with tons of writing, and I would hate for your hand to cramp up while you try to finish something before your 11:59 p.m. deadline. Protect your hands, you only get 2 of them after all. I'll be sure to leave some of my recommendations from Amazon.com down below for you to check out. Tip 3, desk converter. This is perfect if you are kind of tired of sitting down all day. What this very unique thing does is that it can be lifted up from your desk, allowing you to work standing up without having to replace the desk that you already have. This feature allows for you to work or study standing up with ease and is better for your body. It's completely adjustable to your height and the way you work at your desk and perfect for long study sessions. Tip 4, mild liners. So I'm sure you've heard or at least seen these very popular highlighters, and they are called mild liners because they come in muted colors, hence the name mild liners. They are double-sided with a thick chisel tip and a thin bullet pointed tip. I highly recommend them. Sometimes you just don't want to use a blinding yellow highlighter, and mild liners are perfect for those days. Tip 5, iPad or tablet. This may sound a bit controversial as well to some, but I truly believe that an iPad or tablet is game-changing to everyone's education or work experience. iPads are essentially limitless notebooks. As an ultimate paper user, side note, to prove to you that I am an ultimate paper user, I literally make paper planner videos every single week on my YouTube channel, released every Saturday. And my very own iPad has inspired me to lean into digital planning. I am literally developing a digital planner as we speak. This iPad has inspired me to definitely start thinking of acquiring my next degree simply because of the ways you can organize your notes using apps like GoodNotes, Notability, and Zoto for Android tablet users. An iPad is the best non-computer product I've ever owned. I literally gave my brother my old MacBook Pro because my iPad was outperforming it. Apple released the iPad Air, and I can say with full confidence that I wish I had this one instead of my iPad Pro, simply because it does literally everything my iPad Pro does for a cheaper price. It has a few minor differences that, in my opinion, aren't worth the extra money. If you're a student or even a parent looking for an iPad for your child, I strongly suggest you buy an iPad Air. It does everything. I have only owned my iPad for a year. I'll link my iPad unboxing video with me fangirling over new technology. I didn't think I was going to be so excited to buy an iPad, but I was. I own a 2020 iPad Pro with engraving on the back of the iPad and an engraving on the Apple Pencil that of course says Rising to Be duh because it's a tax write-off. My iPad helps me stay on top of my podcast, YouTube channel, and of course my stationery business, risingtobe.com. Use code SCHOOL30 for 30% off all printables and workbooks to help you have the best semester. Choose from products like our time blocking printable to help you stay on top of your schedule. Use the meal planner to help you stay healthy during a stressful semester, and so much more, only at risingtobe.com. Tip 6. Cube storage system. Storage is so important to having a successful semester in school, which is why I strongly suggest getting the Cube storage system. Yes, I know that this product is typically marketed to college students during the back-to-school season, but it can actually be used for all grades. With each cube in the storage system, you could easily label each one for your classes. And if you get the 12 cube storage one, you could even use the cube underneath the labeled cube, just in case one of your classes comes with a bit more supplies and notes than you were expecting, while still staying organized throughout the semester. Tip 7. Bluetooth keyboard. So as I mentioned in tip 5, I love my iPad, and the reason that I love it so much is because I have a Bluetooth keyboard for it. There are so many different styles of keyboards to choose from, and some you can even customize the keycaps on. Having a keyboard that matches your style and personality can bring a major boost to your productivity. There are Bluetooth keyboards for your desktop computer, some built into a case like the one I have for my iPad, and even some that look like typewriters, which I am dying to add to my collection, giving your writing experience the boost it deserves. Add a Bluetooth keyboard to your life. Tip 8. Keyboard cleaner. The tools we use often get dirty because we use them so much, especially our computer keyboards, which is why I highly recommend getting a keyboard cleaner. The one I own is made by Oxo. This brand is mostly famous for their aesthetically pleasing kitchen pantry organizers, but they also make other really great products like this keyboard cleaner. It has two sides, a brush to sweep between the keys on your keyboard, and a microfiber side to keep all of your digital screens beautiful. Tip 9. Fillable notebook. This is the ultimate notebook. If you're still on the fence about getting an iPad, that's fine. I highly recommend this 5-star 5-subject Flex notebook. Now, what makes these notebooks different from the others they sell are the 3 flexible rings that holds all of your papers together, with fabric around them to make them more durable, and of course flexible plastic covers to hold up throughout the busy semester. If you're in college, I highly suggest buying 2 of them so that you can use one for your Monday and Wednesday classes and the other for your Tuesday and Thursday classes, depending on how your schedule is. Tip 10. Quality pen. Tip 10. Quality pen. Yes, I say this in every single Saturday planner video, but the Sharpie S-Gel pen in 0.5 point is the best pen I've ever used. It has a very supreme feel to it and writes incredibly smoothly on paper. That kind of makes your hand want to keep writing. Now, my only gripe with this pen is the fact that it isn't see-through, like the Pilot G2 pen, the Sharpie S-Gel's rival. But I also know that some people who like to steal pens often check your ink level and pretend to swap your pen for theirs that is running out of ink. So I'm guessing this may be why the pen doesn't have a clear body. So when you think of it this way, the pen technically has no flaws, making it flawless in every single way. Tip 11. Pencil bag or case. Keep up with all your quality pens and pencils using a pencil bag. This may sound a bit unconventional, but I love using Victoria's Secret's travel toiletry bags as a pencil bag. They are nice and durable to handle a very busy semester. And in fact, the one that you see in all of my Saturday planner planner videos I have had for about 5 years now, and it's still going strong, hence why it's in every single planner video. But pencil bags and cases are available literally everywhere, and there are even some luxury pencil bags from Louis Vuitton and Gucci if you like labels. There are so many different styles and sizes to choose from, so I'm sure you'll be able to find one that matches your style. Tip 12, Crayola Super Tips. So these markers are a must for school supplies and also a planner must buy. They have a large range of colors in their 50 pack. Tip 13, blue light glasses. Late study sessions are a lot easier to sit through with the help of blue light glasses. It blocks out the harmful white light that all of our devices emit, which in turn gives us severe headaches and even disrupts our sleeping patterns. Even if you have perfect eyesight or even just got your eyeballs done with LASIK surgery, you should still protect them from blue light using blue light glasses. Tip 14, sun alarm clock. So I just found out about this real cool thing. An alarm clock that wakes you up with light. A noiseless option to waking up on time. I recently just ordered one on Amazon, just like everything else I'm mentioning here in this episode. And these should all be available in the description section. Tip 15, hand sanitizer. So let's be honest, you should have been buying hand sanitizer as a part of your school supplies way before COVID-19. Schools are dirty, and so are some of the students you are in school with, just saying. But keep yourself clean and healthy with some hand sanitizer this semester. Bonus tip, Apple Pencil 2. The Apple Pencil is so amazing. Now I will say this, I didn't really use it at first when I first bought it, but now that I have been branching into digital planning and note-taking on my iPad, I use it more. And it's definitely the easiest Apple Pencil to use. When you have the Apple Pencil 2, just saying, the first version of the Apple Pencil is majorly flawed. For instance, unlike the Apple Pencil 2 that sticks to your iPad with magnets, it also charges right from the side of your iPad. But with the Apple Pencil 1, you have to take the cap off of your pencil and either plug it into your iPad or a charger, which just looks and feels stupid, and of course results in you losing that cap to cover that charger part of your pencil. With that being said, the Apple Pencil is an amazing tool, but only the second version is actually worth your time buying. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I just want to share the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day comes from YouTube commenter Mac the Maverick. Congratulations on your well-deserved 1K. Here's to you, rising to be inspiring and helpful to thousands more. Thanks so much for your comment and support, Mac the Maverick. Want to be featured as the next comment of the day? Simply leave a comment on a YouTube video or leave a review on wherever you listen to podcasts. Now, back to the show. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them rise to be who they want to be. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip. Tip 1, headphones or earbuds. Tip 2, pencil grips. Tip 3, desk converter. Tip 4, mild liners. Tip 5, iPad and tablet. Tip 6, cube storage system. Tip 7, Bluetooth keyboards. Tip 8, keyboard cleaner. Tip 9, fillable notebook. Tip 10, quality pen. Tip 11, pencil bag or case. Tip 12, Crayola Super Tips. Tip 13, blue light glasses. Tip 14, sun alarm clock. Tip 15, hand sanitizer. And our bonus tip, Apple Pencil 2. Do you want even more Rising to Be in your life? Then join the Rising to Be Patreon. It helps you support the channel and other forms of content. There's 3 tiers to choose from, starting as low as $4. So here's a breakdown of Tier 1. You get access to the monthly wallpapers for your computer and phone to keep you motivated and inspired all month long. You get to choose 1 monthly video topic, and of course, you get a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 2 has access to monthly wallpapers. You get to choose 1 monthly video topic, early access to videos, and of course, a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 3 has access to the monthly wallpapers. They get to choose 2 monthly video topics and 1 podcast topic. Early access to videos and podcasts, a Patreon shout out in my next video, and of course exclusive access to my printable collection from my Etsy store, Rising to Be. And it's only available through Patreon and Etsy, so this is something you really want to jump on. There are 3 tiers to choose from. I plan on adding even more as we go along. So I hope you'll consider joining the Patreon Risers. Keep rising to be who you want to be. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. I hope this episode was helpful to you. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Watch next week's episode early by joining my Patreon for exclusive content. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/risingtobe. And remember to keep rising to be who you want to be. Bye, risers!